to Hollywood. That's gooey, bally-hooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pan.
We have a cast of colourful characters who work in front of and behind the camera to make a movie. A movie that has the power to transport us into the future or show us life as it might once have been. Hollywood knows how to emotionally connect with an audience. This is what speakers have to do.
And a gentleman in the fourth row puts his hand up and said, "You're quoting my competitor, why aren't you quoting me?" To which, of course, I said, "Well, who the heck are you?" And that's when I met and started becoming friendly with Michael Hauge, who calls the opening of a movie the seduction scene.
I get a phone call, and the woman says, "Hi, my name is Tracy, and I work for Will Smith." And I said, "You mean Will Smith, Will Smith?" And she said, "Yeah, that's the one." And she said, "Will wanted to know if you would be willing to take a look at a screenplay. They're shooting a film called I Am Legend. They're struggling with the ending, and they would like to get your input about what you think they might do." I said, "Yeah, I think I could do that." So sends the script, I read it, I make my notes, I prepare all my comments, email them back to Tracy, and think to myself, now that was cool. I mean, now Will Smith, the biggest movie star in the world, is going to look at my opinion about this movie. And I thought that was the end of that. Until about 3 days later, phone call, "Hi, it's Tracy. Will wants to know if you would be available to talk to him about the comments you made about the screenplay." I said, "Yeah, I think I can make time for that." So we set up a phone call. So phone call sets up. I go through the minions that you talk to before Will gets on the phone. Finally, he says, "Hi." And I said, "Okay, look, I know you want to hear my opinions about the movie and so on, but first you got to let me do the fan thing for a minute." And he said, "Okay, that's fine." And I said, "Just two things. One is, I would like to tell you that I think the climactic scene in Pursuit of Happiness, where he is the hero, finds out what he's been waiting to find out about the entire movie. I said, I think that scene should be shown in every acting class in the world as how you underplay an emotional moment." And he said, "Well, actually, one of the main reasons I decided to do that movie is so I could perform that scene." And I thought, cool. He liked what I said. And I said, "The other thing I want to say is that Hitch is one of my all-time favorite movies and romantic comedies. And actually, I lecture all the time about love stories and romantic comedies. And I use it as an example of a movie that follows all the key principles of creating romantic comedy." And he said, "Well, what you should probably know is the entire time we were developing the screenplay for that movie, we kept asking ourselves, now are we doing what Michael Hauge said we should do in romantic comedies on his video, The Hero's Two Journeys?" And I thought, score, I'm in the circle.